Okay, so number 13 has is saying that they are similar. Okay? So your first step is to look at what's similar. So it says UVW. UVW. So that's the direction that you're going. Okay? So the first side you're looking at is the 98 side. Okay? And it's similar to DEF. So DEF. And what's happening here is that DE is to UV. Right? So that means that these two are to each other. Right? The same as these two are to each other. Okay? This is the first side as it goes. And then the second side as it goes. Does that make sense? And that's how you're able to set it up. So, on this triangle, we have the 98 is to the 28 as...
Is that number 2?
Yeah. So I should put it a little higher. Sorry. The 98 is to the 28 as the 84 is to the 72.
Is that, do we put X up and not put by 28?
How is that even possible? That doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Oh, 28x. My bad, my bad. Oh, it's like, there's an X there. Alright, my bad. Yeah, so 28x. So 98 is the 28 times some number. Right? As 84 is to 72. And we're going to do the same thing. Now, why can we say this? What lets us set this up?
Definition of similar triangles?
Yes. Okay? And then what are we going to do to solve?
Multiply?
Yes. So cross multiply again. Now again, we don't have to do all the multiplying, right? We can keep it separate. So it's 98, right, times 72 equals 28 times 84 times x. Right? And all that is multiplication, property of equality. And then we're going to divide, right? So then we will divide by 28 times 84 by 28 times 84. And so what we get is 98 times 72 divided by 28 times 84 equals x. And you can plug that in your calculator, right? Or you could just do the math.
98 times 74.
So sometimes on the state test, they're not going to let you use a calculator, right? So you're going to have to do this math. And so by doing this upside down division, it can really help you out. And you don't have to start out with big numbers if you don't know them, right? I mean, what goes into 98 and 28? Well, I know 2 does, right? Because they're both even. So let's just start with 2. 2 goes into 98 49 times, right? And that's all that we're going to worry about. 2 goes into 28 how many times?
14.
14 times. Good. And now I see a number that I can recognize. And the number I recognize is what? What do you see? Right off the... When you see 49, what number do you think of? 7. And when you see 14, 7, right? So let's just go with that right now. I mean, if we can break it down, let's break it down. Just like wrestling. You know? If you got a chance to take them down, take them down. Okay? So 7 over 2, right? And then we still have the 72 and the 84. Okay? So now let's think, okay, well, can I take the 2 out of the 72? You know, I'm going to start trying to get rid of numbers, in other words, right? So will 2 go into 72? Yeah. So I can pull a 2 out of 72, right? And get, what is that, 36? And then I can pull a 2 out of 2 and get a 1 and 84, right? Now I don't have to write the 1 anymore. I'm writing it, I'll take it away on the next level. Okay? I'm going to leave it there for now, and I'll take it away. I won't write it on the next one, because you don't need it. So if you chose not to write it, that's fine. You don't need it. But I'm leaving it there just so you can see what happened to the 2. Okay? Alright, then what's the next thing? What goes into 36 and 84? 6?
4.
2? 4?
2.
2? I know 4 goes into 36. I'm not sure if 4 goes into 84. It does. Okay, cool. We kind of know it does because my phone just screamed at me. It was like, "Rah! Of course it does. You crazy person, right? But because, yeah, 4 goes into 8 twice, 4 goes into 4 once, right? So I'm like, okay, 4 works. So 4 goes into 36, I know 9 times, right? And 4 goes into 84, well, we just said 2 and 1. So that's 21. So does anything go into 21 and 7 or 21 and 9? 7. Yeah, 7 goes into 21 and 7, right? How many times?
It goes into 7 once and 21 3 times.
Perfect. And then, does anything go into 3 and 9?
3.
So it goes in there 3 times, right? And you could leave a 1 on the bottom, but what we get down to is that x is equal to 3. And that's your step 4. And that's simplifying. It's a lot of simplifying, right? Okay? You'll never see this by anyone but myself. Okay? I didn't create this upside down division, but what I did is I've taken it to a whole new level. And what it does is it really helps students who are struggling with fractions to break them down. And I started that at the college.
How did you get 3 over 1?
Well, because 3 goes into 9 3 times,
Okay.
and 3 goes into 3 once. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Then, can I, instead of writing the 1 and 84, can I just write 84?
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Like I said before, you don't need this one, this one, this one.
X equals
So if
3.
you didn't write those, that's fine. You don't need to write those. I wrote those so you could see why I got it, how I got to where I got to. Does that make sense?
That means X equals 3, right?
Yep, x equals 3.
Do we have to plug it in or we just solve for X?
So it depends on what they ask. They're asking us solve for x. So we just solve for x. Good? So I'll pause it there, because that was a lot, right?
If we're to